To President Trump's decision to withdraw the U.S. from the Paris Climate Agreement, the move reverses a signature achievement of President Obama's to fight climate change. More than 190 countries had signed on, committing to cut greenhouse gas emissions. Only Syria and Nicaragua have not signed on. President Trump calls the accord a massive redistribution of U.S. wealth to other countries. He says he's open to keep talking to see if he can strike a new deal.
Begin negotiations to re-enter either the Paris Accord or in really entirely new transaction on terms that are fair to the United States.
Now tonight, Paris City Hall going green in support of the agreement, and the leaders of France, Germany, and Italy releasing a joint statement saying the Paris Climate Accord cannot be renegotiated. Dozens of U.S. mayors are pledging to adopt and uphold the deal without President Trump. Governor McAuliffe didn't hold back after the president's announcement. Our Allie Weatherton spoke with him about why he says this will have a big impact on Hampton roads.
Governor Terry McAuliffe is more than upset. He says what President Donald Trump did is a shame and a disgrace to our country. He says President Barack Obama worked way too hard for it to end just like that.
And this guy comes in and doesn't have a clue about the climate, doesn't have a clue about many things, and walks away from this agreement, and we join Syria and Nicaragua.
Governor McAuliffe, who has promoted solar energy along with renewable energy options, isn't holding back after the president announced he's pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement.
And for Donald Trump to put his head in the sand and to alienate the global community, it's about our environment, it's about the jobs of the 21st century.
McAuliffe's concerns are for the military, which drives our economy.
I work hard to protect this naval base we have here. You know, at some point, they could move it to higher ground somewhere else.
McAuliffe says sea level rise and flooding issues are a real concern here in Hampton roads.
We just got a new report back by 2050, the moderate range, not the extreme, moderate, 222 days a year of flooding.
Last week, the governor took matters into his own hands when it comes to protecting the environment.
Forget Trump. I'm sick of waiting for them. They're going the wrong way. So I did an executive directive. For us to do Virginia, we are going to do our own carbon dioxide reduction and job creation.
President Trump did say today that the U.S. may re-enter the agreement by possibly negotiating a deal he feels is fair, and he asked Democrats to join him in the effort. Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.
Chesapeake Climate Action Network is also speaking up. The group says volunteers in Virginia, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. will defy the president on his climate policy, saying we will continue to grow our economies with clean energy to help solve the climate crisis for our children and the rest of the world.
A federal appeals court